Welcome to Science with Jacko. So, I've got a little theory, and I thought I'd do a little test today to test that theory. I've got 4 glasses in front of me, and I've got drinks that people normally drink on a daily basis. I've got some water, I've got a Diet Coke, and I've got a normal Coke. I'm going to do 2 glasses of water. In the far left glass, this glass, I'm going to put a spoonful of bicarbonated soda. I have been using this as a supplement for a long time, for years now. A spoonful of that in some water, it's very alkalizing and it alkalizes your system. Yes? I've not tested this yet, but I'm going to guess that these two are quite acidic. I don't know how acidic the Diet Coke will be, but I'm guessing the real Coke's going to be quite acidic. Now, the reason I want to do this is because all disease is promoted in an acidic environment, and people who drink regularly cans of Coke and eat lots of sweets and lots of processed food, you're putting yourself in an acidic environment. If your body's in an acidic environment, that promotes disease. I have seen it where they get petri dishes with cancer cells in it, put it in an acidic environment, and the cancer cells thrive and grow. Put it in an alkaline environment, and the cancer cells don't grow. Yeah? So pick your poisons, I think, in this life, and pick your choices. Understand that these aren't good for you, and most people have a can of Diet Coke because they think it's better than Coke, but we'll see what the acidity is, because I'm thinking that's going to be as bad as that. And the fact it's got less sugar is irrelevant, really, if you're trying to reduce the acidity, because the acidity and inflammation is what promotes disease. So to test the acidity, I've got some litmus paper, if you remember from school days. 1 is acidic. The deeper the red, the more acidic it is. The deeper the blue, the more alkaline it is. I'm guessing water is going to be 0. So my theory is it's going to be blue. This is going to be kind of green, like halfway. I don't know where Diet Coke's going to be, but I'm guessing it's going to be quite acidic. And this is going to be very acidic. Yeah, so with that, in the end, we're going to go for it. I've got 1 take, so we'll see how we go. If I balls up a little bit, bear with me, and we'll go for it, yeah? Can of Coke. Oh, it makes me cringe even just opening it. So we're going to fill the glass up. So remember, right-hand side is full-fat Coca-Cola. 35 grams of sugar. 10 grams more than your recommended daily allowance. Scary, isn't it? And how many people hoon that? If you're having a bottle, like a 500ml bottle, well, look how more fizzy that is. That's mental, isn't it? My mum actually drinks buckets of Diet Coke. I can't stand it because it's so gassy. I stopped drinking fizzy drinks because of this, like the effect on my system. Like carbonated water just has a really negative effect. So there we go. Coke, Diet Coke. Yeah, Coke, Diet Coke, water. It is fresh water. Everything's freshly opened. That's why I said I've got 1 take. If I balls it up, I balls it up. Right, we're going to fill this up with the water. Whee! The life source that everyone should be drinking. Without water, we would all die. You can go without water for multiple days. Sorry, food for multiple days, but you can't go without water. Right then, there we go. So that is the water. So as the test is going, I'm going to put water on the floor so it's just out of the way so we can see these 2 are water, and then you can see what these are. Bicarbonate soda. It doesn't matter what brand of bicarbonate soda, it just wants to be bicarbonate soda. I'm going to go for kind of like a level teaspoon of bicarb in the water. Yeah? And I'm just going to mix that up. Yeah? Going to get a litmus paper. Now I don't know how this is going to work. I've not done this before, so me and you are in the first range going. So I'm going to just dip it in, yeah, and put it on the front of the plate. So into the Coca-Cola, litmus paper going in, and I'm going to put it on the plate. Look at that, it's already going red. I don't know if you can see that. Now I'm going to show the plates to the cameras because I want to do this in 1 take and no cuts. That's gone deep red already, instantaneously, yeah. The Diet Coke, we'll see where that's going, but look, that's going red as well straight away. Bonkers, isn't it? Now this should be a kind of greeny colour, I'm thinking. Natural spring water. It's coming out, and then that can go on the plate. And then we'll go for the last one. And then we can put, look at that, that's deep blue already. So let's give it a few minutes and just see how it goes. But Jesus, look at this. So as I thought, this is a little bit less acidic. So this is definitely a deeper red than the Diet Coke. So maybe a little bit less acidity, and that's probably the sugar in it. This is definitely going a nice kind of green colour, which is like the pH 7, halfway on the alkaline scale. And Jesus, look how deep that blue is on the bicarbonate soda. That's absolutely bonkers. So let's. I'm going to take this cup off so you can see what we're doing. So, and this is only a little bit in. So I'm going to put this one down. This is, I don't know if you can see the acidity chart. That is definitely like a 3 on the chart, I'm reckoning. I don't know if you can see that properly. A 3 on the chart, definitely. So that's acidic. When 1 is the most acidic and 2 is less, it's definitely a 3. Yeah, I'm going to say 3 on that. So on this one, the Diet Coke, it's still quite acidic. Where we're going to go, I think we're going to be, that's a 4, definitely. So can you see that? That's maybe a 4. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's a 4. And then the water, I said, should be around about 7. And yeah, I'd say definitely around about a 7, if you can see that. Oh, shit. And then let's take the bicarbonate of soda water. And that's going to be, yeah, that's around a 10. Yeah, I reckon that's a 10, definitely. Yeah, so that's definitely more alkaline. It's not all the way down, but that's an alkalizer. So, test proved. This is Coca-Cola is acidic. Yeah, it has an acidic effect in the body. It will raise inflammation in the body. Yeah, and it will obviously lots of sugar, bad. Diet Coke, although people think it's a better option because it's got no sugar in it, it's still quite acidic. It's only 1 score down from the Coca-Cola. Water, neutral. This is what everyone should be drinking. And if you want to alkalize your system, some bicarbonate soda literally alkalizes it. And I think bicarbonate soda is like an acidic blocker as well, so it will kind of stop the acidity in the body. Now, let's do a little different test as we do all these bits as well. Now, these tests are finished. I wonder if we put bicarb in the Coke and the Diet Coke and see what happens to the fluids. Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to have a bad reaction because, like most disease, they don't want to be neutralized. They want to stay powerful. So let's see what happens. As I said, I've not done this before. So before we go and do this, make your choices and choose your poison. Yeah, every human being has a choice every day of what they want to do and what they put in their system. I want everyone to be healthy and make healthy choices with education. Like, everyone knows that smoking is going to give you cancer or give you a high chance of getting cancer. So people who smoke even know that they could get cancer. They choose to do that. Make your choice with open eyes. If you want to drink this stuff, this is poison. If you want to drink this stuff, then poison yourself. But understand that you're poisoning yourself. If you want to drink this stuff, you're still poisoning yourself, and understand you're poisoning yourself. If you want to try and alkalize your system and stop disease getting promoted, start drinking water or get some bicarbonate soda and put it in the water and alkalize your system. Right, to finish the test, here we're going to go. We're going to put, I think it's going to go everywhere. Let's go like the same teaspoon in here. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. That's going to be messy. And then in here as well. Same as well. Shit, that's even more messy. I'm going to give, now it's calmed down, I'm going to give it a little stir. And I don't know if this will work or not. I have no idea, really. But let's see if the bicarbonate of soda will actually neutralize any of the acidity. Why not, hey? So this is, look at that. How interesting is that? Can you see how blue that has gone? So that's gone down to nearly neutral. So bicarbonate of soda has neutralized the acidity in that. So remember, even if you are having this and having the sugar, you can reduce the acidity by having some bicarbonate soda. I've never done this test before, but that is super interesting. Look how blue it is. I'll show you on the actual Right, let's put that there on the edge of the plate. I'm going to do Coca-Cola, so I'm guessing, or the Diet Coke, I'm guessing that's going to be the same, isn't it? So when I say bicarbonate of soda is an acidity blocker, it blocks the acidity. Look at that as well. That is absolutely bonkers. I'm actually going to bring the camera over so you guys can actually see this. So it's in one take. Look at that. That is without the bicarbonate soda. That is with the bicarbonate soda. That is without the bicarbonate soda. That is a bicarb. Diet Coke, normal Coke. Then that is a water neutral. And that is the bicarbonate soda water. Absolutely bonkers. Right. Until next time, my friend, enjoy your day.